Hello students, in this video we are going to study about the MCQs which are based on lesson number 2, lesson number 1 earth movement, lesson number 2 weathering and mass movement for standard 11th geography subject. The first question is the below given figure is an example of dash. So the figure is given and you have options like isoclinal fold, symmetrical fold, asymmetrical fold and overturned fold. So here you can see that each and every fold is having a similar gap between it. Okay. All the four lines, all the four folds are having a similar gap and the structure is totally stable. There is a stability and the distance between each and every fold is constant. So this type of fold is called as symmetrical fold. So option 2 is the right answer. Now, the next question is dash is the oldest fold mountain in India. So the options are Everest, Aravalli, Sikvakis, Alps. So the oldest fold mountain in India is Aravalli. Next question is what was drowned near Mazgaon dockyard in Mumbai? So the options are forest covered land, ships, human settlements, beach area. So we all are aware that the coastal line which was in Mumbai, that was drowned down inside the water, and that area was covered with an forest. Okay, still now you can see some of the traces of those trees which got sunk into the water. Okay, so that is forest covered land. Next question, due to tensional forces following landforms are formed. We all know that tensional forces, they always work opposite to each other, okay, in an opposite direction. So always a stress is created. So the options are fold mountains, Rift Valley, plateau, none of the above. So the right answer is Rift Valley. Next question. So here there is a figure which is given to you. So you just have to see that which type of fault it is. So as you can see, the fault portion is facing the sky. So this type of fault is called as normal fault. Next question. Dash movement is also called as epirogenic movement. Okay, so already it is discussed that there are two types of movement, one is vertical and second is horizontal. So basically epirogenic movement is called as vertical movement and orogenic movement is called as horizontal movement. So vertical movement is the right answer. Next question, the below given figure is an example of dash. So here we have a figure. So this is a figure and the options are Rift Valley, Block Mountain, Fold Mountain and none of the above. So the right answer here is Block Mountain. As you can see, the middle portion is elevated. The portion is totally flat. It is looking like a block. It is not having a narrow apex. Okay, it is not having a hill like structure. So such type of mountains are called as block mountains. Next question, when the force operates towards each other, they cause compression, hence they are called as dash. So options are tensional forces, compressional forces, tectonic forces and none of the above. So definitely as the forces they react towards each other, they come closer to each other, such forces are called as compressional forces. Next question, dash is the young fold mountain. So the options are Appalachian, Aravallis, Himalayas, Elbrus. So the right answer here is Himalayas. So Himalayas is the youngest fold mountain. Next question, when the fold limbs slope downwards with central portion getting raised up, it is called as dash. So the options are syn lines, overturned, isoclinal and anti-syn lines. So the right answer is anti-syn line. So whenever there is a slope downward portion with an central portion getting elevated or raised up, then we call it as anticlines. Next question, In India, valleys of Narmada and Tapi are well-known examples of dash. So the options are Rift Valley, fertile soil, highest summit, none of the above. So basically, the Narmada and Tapi valleys, these are well known for, they are basically well known for the Rift Valley. Next question. When the portion of land on one side of the fault plain gets detached and moves over land on the other side, then it is called as dash fold. So basically we have four types of folds. So when one fold is detached from the other fold and it moves totally to the other side, so this is the fold which is called as thrust fold. Next question. When the limbs slope in the same direction with the same amount and the axial plane is a vertical inclined or horizontal, such type of fold is called as dash. So here we have total four types of folds like isoclinal, recumbent, symmetrical and overturned. So the right answer here is isoclinal, because this is only the type of fold where you can see that the slope limbs are in the same direction and the amount of their inclined amount is also in the same way. It can be inclined in vertical as well as in the horizontal format. Next question. Dash waves pass through all the mediums. So we have the waves like longitudinal, secondary waves, primary waves and seismic waves. So the right answer is primary waves. Next question. The given below figure is an example of dash. So the options are crater lake, volcanic plug, lava plateaus, none of the above. So all these options are the landforms created because of volcano. So as you can see, the landform is full of water, then definitely it is a crater lake. Next question. The measuring tool of Richter scale is dash. So you have options like observation, seismograph, unit and meters. So the right answer is seismograph. Next question. The activities like atomic explosion, large construction activity, drilling, blasting is included under the dash cause of earthquake. So here you have the options like volcanicity, tectonic movement, anthropogenic causes and none of the above. So the right answer here is anthropogenic cause, because all these activities like drilling, blasting, explosion, construction, it is done by human, and the activities which are done by human beings are considered as anthropogenic activities. Next question. A metamorphic rock is harder than even a steel. So the options are quartzite, marble, granite and slate. So the right answer is quartzites. Next question. There is higher chance of occurrence of mass movement in dash slope. So the options are gentle, steep, concave and convex. Basically the slopes are at least gentle or steep. So if the slope is steeper, okay, then definitely the mass movement will be very high. If the slope is gentle, then the mass movement will be very low. So the right answer is steep, because in the question they have given that there are the higher chances of mass movement, then definitely the slope should be steep. Next question. The below given figure is an example of dash. So we have the options like fissure type volcano, conical volcano, dormant volcano, dead volcano. So as you can see, the volcano is going on, so it cannot be a dead volcano. Fissure types of volcanoes are basically on the plane surface. They don't come out from a single point. Okay, so even that option is wrong. Next is dormant. So dormant type of volcanoes, they are totally distinct. Okay, so the option is conical type of volcano. You can see all the lava is coming out from a single point, a cone shaped mouth or vent opened. So that is the conical volcano. Next question. Chemical weathering is effective and rapid in dash climate. So basically, if you take a consideration of chemical weathering, it is very rapid in the case of humid climate. So the right answer is humid. Next question. The given below figure is an example of dash. So you have options like caldera, lava plateaus, cinder cone and volcanic plug. So here the right answer is lava plateau. Next question. The point where the accumulated stress gets released within the earth crust is called as dash. So here the options are epicenter, focus, earthquake and none of the above. So whenever a stress is released, okay, and that stress is released at a certain point, so that point is called as the focus, and exactly above the focus, perpendicular to the focus, is the epicenter. So the right answer is focus. Next question. Below the given figure is an example of dash. So here they have given the figure of the landform of lava plateau. So you can see that the options are lava plateau, lava domes, cinder cone and caldera. So here the right answer is lava dome. And in this question, 24th question, the below given figure is an example of, so here this image is a caldera image. It's not lava plateau, it's caldera image. Okay. And this is lava domes. Now next question, let us move further with the next question. The given below figure is an example of dash. So here a figure is given which is related to mass wasting. So the example options are creep, rockfall, earth flow and landslide. So you can see that it is very slow type of mass wasting. So it is considered as creep. Next question. The given below figure is an example of dash. So here in the figure you have some blocks which you can see, and here the options are exfoliation, shattering, block disintegration and granular weathering. So the right answer here is block disintegration, where the weathering takes place block by block at that particular joints. Next question. The given below figure is an example of dash. So here we have a figure which is very similar to honeycomb structure. So this is honeycomb weathering which is seen in the coastal areas. Next question. Igneous rocks are formed from dash. So options are magma, lava, erosion and deposition. So whenever a hot lava comes out, and that hot lava, when it gets cooled down, it gets converted into the hot magma. It gets cooled down and it gets converted into lava, and because of that the new rock is created. Okay, such type of new rock is called as igneous rock. So basically you can say that the right answer is lava. Next question. When dash happens on steel or iron, the objects we call it as rust. So options are oxidation, carbonation, solution and weathering. So whenever the oxygen, it reacts with the metals like iron and steel, the oxides are formed, iron oxides and steel oxides. Okay, so that is oxidation. Next question. Dash plays a big role in stabilizing the slopes, vegetation, rocks, rivers and grains. So whenever if you want to stabilize the slope, if you want to reduce the erosion of this on the slope, then only the thing that can help out is vegetation. If you plant more trees, then definitely you can stabilize the slope. Next question. Dash is the name for the slow downhill creep of soil in periglacial or alpine regions. So the mass wasting, which is also very slow, which is carried away 1 centimeter or 1 millimeter in a year, such type of slow mass wasting is called as solifluction. Next question. In many mountainous region, dash increase the water content with the soil. So the options are melting of snow, snowfall, rainfall, plants. So what is going to increase the water content? Definitely whenever the snow is going to melt, then the water content is going to increase. So melting of snow is the right answer. Next question. Rocks contains dash minerals tend to have low strength. So the options are silica, calcium, iron and aluminium. So here silica is the material. If a rock is having more silica, then that rock is going to have less amount of strength. Next question. Rocks are formed when igneous and sedimentary rocks are subjected to immense heat and pressure. So, which are the rocks which are formed because of the combination of igneous and sedimentary rock? So, the metamorphic is the right answer, which is created because of lot of pressure created on the igneous as well as sedimentary rocks. Next question. Dash is physical or chemical breakdown due to weather conditions. So the options are mass wasting, crystallization, hydrolysis and weathering. So the right answer is weathering. Next question. When mineral in the rock react with the water and gets dissolved, this process is called as dash. Options are carbonation, hydrolysis, weathering and solution. So basically if the minerals are reacting with the water, then definitely it is going to be called as hydrolysis or solution. Okay, so in both the cases you have the water and it gets reacted, but the thing is what, in the case of solution the mineral gets dissolved completely. So here the answer is solution, because solution is only the type of weathering in which the minerals get dissolved completely. Next question. The decomposition of dead matter in the soil produces dash. So the options here are carbon dioxide, nitrogen, hydrogen and none of the above. So the right answer here will be carbon dioxide, because the dead animal remains or the dried plant leaves, when they get decomposed, it produces a large amount of CO2. Next question. The below figure given is an example of dash. So the options are physical weathering, biological weathering, chemical weathering, none of the above. So the right answer here is biological weathering, because this weathering is done because of the root or the trunk of the tree. Next question. In dash process, water molecules react with the minerals present in the rocks. So the options are freeze and thaw, hydrolysis, oxidation and solution. So here the molecules of the water which reacts are in the case of hydrolysis. Next question. In hot desert, daytime temperature is dash. So options are high, minus degree, moderate, none of the above. So the right answer is high, because at the daytime the temperature is always high, not low. Next question. The rocks break away due to heat is called as dash. So options are granular weathering, dislodgement, shattering, exfoliation. So basically, because of heat, large amount of heat, the rocks they get break down. In the case of shattering, they make a lot of noise, and it is basically seen in the desert area where the temperature is very high. Next question, acid rain cause damage to dash rock. So options are marble, igneous, sedimentary, granite. So the right answer is marble. The example is Taj Mahal monument, which is totally turned into an yellow color, where because of high pollution in Agra, and because of that the acid rain it gets created, and it reacts with the marble, which is basically seen on Taj Mahal. Next question, dash is the agent of anthropogenic weathering. So the options are animal, man, algae, insects. So as I said that man is also a agent which is carrying away the weathering process. Okay, so any type of weathering like blasting, construction of roads, such type of things accelerates the weathering and is also considered as a very powerful agent. So it comes under the anthropogenic weathering. Next question, the successive removal of the outer layers of the rock is called as dash. So if the layer by layer is weathered, outer layer is weathered, so such type of weathering is called as exfoliation. It is completely like how we remove the skin of the onion. Next question, dash is the first step as it gives materials to be eroded by agents of erosion. So examples are carbonation, lava, weathering, none of the above. So weathering is the first step. After weathering, the particles is carried away by the agents. It is transported. That is erosion. Okay. And after erosion, the particles are deposited. So that is called as deposition. So always the process starts with weathering. It continues with the agent transportation through erosion process, and then it gets deposited with the depositional process. Next question, in a village marine Ambegaon Taluka near Pune on 30th of July 2014, dash came down from the slope of the top of the hill. So the options are mud, rock, water, trees. So mud is the right answer. Okay, there was totally a mud flow and the whole village got drowned inside it. Okay, completely the village was full of mud. Many of the people they lost their life, and this was because of high rainfall. Next question, the below given figure is an example of dash. So in the figure you can see so many rock particles are coming down. So this is a rock fall. Next question, dash is the main force responsible for mass movement. So you can see here the options are water, human, gravity, none of the above. So for mass movement basically you require a gravity and a slope. So gravity is the perfect answer which pulls everything down. Next question, dash seep into the soil and rock and increase their weight. So options are water, chemical, ice, and none of the above. So the right answer here is water. So water is the thing which seeps into the soil and rock, and it increases the weight of that material because of porosity and permeability. Next question, when the movement of rock, earth or debris down a section of land as a single unit from steep slope, it is called as dash. So the options are landslide, creep, earth flow, none of the above. So the right answer is landslide, because landslide is the movement of rock, earth, or a total section of that land. So the whole unit comes down at a single time. So this is all about the MCQs, total 50 MCQs related on first and second chapter, that is earth movement and weathering and mass wasting of standard 11th. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe the channel.